Hello and welcome to episode 82 of the Fools on Hill podcast, where we bring you the latest news and our expert opinion on the newest releases in the world of music. I'm Cal, I'm ill, and I'm joined by Yanni and Liam. How are we, boys?
You're so sick, bro.
So sick.
Dude, that's totally sick, bro.
I'm great. How
You're
are
great.
you, Liam?
Did you say how am I, Liam?
Yeah, I did.
What a start.
Started
Sorry.
off well.
Callum spoke at the same time, so I couldn't hear what he said. If it was, I'm alright. Yeah, nice to see you guys.
Ah,
Are you on a Beveragino already?
Yeah, mate. I needed it.
busy day.
No, it's just the fact I had to work.
Ah, fair play. Capitalism, eh?
Exactly. Down with it.
Damn with it.
Has anything interesting happened? I think it has, hasn't it, boys?
Oh,
Oh
You didn't
yeah.
put that down on the
No, I
bloody
forgot
notes.
bloody hell.
Oh, let's tell them. Let's tell them all about it.
Fools on tour, fools on tour, fools on tour.
Well, we went to see maybe the best band in the world.
Maybe.
Some would say. Some would say.
I've seen,
most
seen
wouldn't.
that phrasing around somewhere. I'm sure.
We went to see Courtin at the Arts Club in Liverpool on Friday the 30th of September. It was good, wasn't it?
It was, but from what I can remember,
Bloody
yeah, it was good.
marvellous.
Well, I did it sober, and I can speak on behalf of the group and say it was good.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah, it was
It
enjoyable.
was very
gig.
good gig, yeah.
One of the support bands was all right, and then the other one wasn't. We'll leave it at that.
Mm-hmm.
But Courtin themselves were great and handled situations that arose very well.
Well,
We'll also leave it at that, unless you feel like we need to expand on that, Carl.
I don't think we need to expand on it. However, I do think we need to call the person in question a massive cunt.
Yeah, yeah.
Big
Uh,
damn cunt.
We'll just massive cunt alert. Just put that on screen for you now.
Cunt alert. But yes, but Courtin were very good. They played all the hits. Basically the whole album, apart from Uncanny Valley.
They played
Whatever.
part of it, didn't they?
Yeah,
They
they
did
played
play-
the,
they
the,
started
the
to
intro
play.
riff.
Mm.
They also did play Cosplay / Twin Cities, but that would be
Mm.
very hard to
Yeah.
replicate live.
True.
Yeah.
But they played everything else. They played They even played Not Your Man, their first single. All the Grand National.
I
and it was
forgot
a
until
pretty
this
good time.
morning. I grabbed the cowbell again.
You did?
You did? Yeah, you did.
That's just
You're
your thing
free.
now.
But it is. I am cowbell man. Um,
You did a great job. You did
I
a
felt
great
like
I
job,
did,
Bella.
though.
I felt like I did, but I don't know. It could have been terrible.
You're
You
definitely
seemed
the
very
best.
proud.
Definitely the
you-
best
you-
cowbell hitter.
For sure.
I got rhythm, boy.
Get that rid of
They've also their performance was great. They've also got one of the best sort of music playlists going on in the background that I've heard for any band that we've been
Oh,
to
yeah.
see.
Any
The
bands?
pre-show
Yeah.
playlist.
Any band that comes on to Rolling by Limp Bizkit is a win in my book.
Definitely.
Yeah, it
Um,
was very, very good.
I know you two might be slightly hazy on the night. Do you have a favourite song from the set?
Crystal clear,
not-
baby. Crystal clear.
As in performance-wise?
Well,
Not
then
necessarily
what?
just song.
Famous.
Famous, yeah.
I thought they
Jumper was
played
great as
Famous
well.
just slightly too slow.
I
Oh,
mean,
Callum,
it felt
you
fine for me.
Clearly need to drink more.
Yeah.
I think. Come on.
Yeah.
No, it was great. I loved it. But I do think they played it a little bit too slow. Because no one asked, and both of you seemed very
No,
confused
no.
by my question. My favourite was Crass. I thought they did that fantastically.
Yeah.
Yep.
I agree with that.
He
Loaded
hoist.
was very good as well. They were all
Loaded
very
was good.
good. They were very good, to be fair. One of the best bands I've seen in recent times, it feels like.
And we all managed to
Awesome.
get a hands on a copy of the record.
We did.
We did. I'll give
And-
you a little hand.
Thank
The
God.
guitarist recognised us from the podcast, which was nice.
I shook hands with someone. I presume that was him then.
That was
That
it.
was
I remember
him.
shaking hands. That was it.
Callum, what did he say to you? Because I missed.
He
He
just-
just kind of put his hand out, and I was like, oh, okay.
I was just there in the queue waiting to get me t-shirt. And then a hand came over me and he went, "You're Cal, aren't you?" I was like, "Oh, fucking famous."
Hey,
And he was like, "Yeah, cheers for the review." And then he saw you two and then got your attention. And then that was literally it.
That's nice. Well, if you're listening
So
to this, comment on some of the stuff. Let us know that you're listening. Let us
Yeah.
know what you thought of the review
Yeah, exactly.
online.
yeah, we need engagement too.
Mm.
Yeah,
I
god
want to
damn
be
it.
engaged.
You know how it
We came
works.
to
You're
your
playing
gig.
the game.
Nice guys.
What was the crowd like? We're dying to know.
Um,
From their
I,
opinion.
considering I was sober, as I've previously stated, I was very involved, which I was very surprised at.
I'm
Um,
also surprised that you've said that because
Well,
every
I
time
was
looked at you,
involved,
I just
just-
saw you like this.
well,
You
that was
managed
just
to
at the,
stay near the front though, so you obviously
that was
were-
just at the end of songs, Yanni. Whenever you looked back, just to make sure that I was still, in one piece.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was holding my own. I was still right at the front, just slightly separated from you two, which was fun. Going to a gig with your mates and not seeing them the whole night. It's
I
dead
mean,
fun.
me and Liam managed to be next to each other the whole time.
Yeah, but
So-
I have decorum when I'm in a gig, and I don't like pushing through just to then be
Decorum.
separated again.
Stay here, decorum, where the sun don't shine. It was good. We should do that again, maybe. Go to gigs. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Good old Fools on Tour. We forgot the jingle, but we'll put it in now.
Oh, Fools on tour.
Yeah, just play it
Fools
now.
on
Just play it
tour.
now.
We've got one coming up, haven't we? That we can.
Not really. It's nearly 2 months away.
Not a month away.
Oh,
It's
it's
like the
early
12th of
November, isn't it? Never
November.
mind. Fuck it. Oof.
Come on,
So-
Callum. Just take your fucking
Sorry.
calendar out.
Yeah, that's been a little bit of us. I'm gonna take you to the next section now. We've called it "What's the Story?" You've heard it before. Take it away. Whoa! Not cool news, guys. Not cool news. Someone else announce this, please.
Sadio.
Oh, God. I'm not following that.
Who'd you play for, Callum?
Sadio Mane used to play for
Sadio Mane, yeah.
Liverpool, now plays for Bayern Munich.
Hope he's doing well. However, Coolio, the rapper,
Not doing so well.
is gone to Gangster's Paradise in
Yeah.
the sky. Sadly passed away. We have got no further details that I can't really announce this very well. Passed away this week. When was it? The weekend?
I
I've
don't
lost track
know.
of time. At the ripe old age of in his 50s. Again, don't have the details.
I think he was
Don't know if we'll fill
54.
this in.
He was
he's
found
really-
in his
he's really
friend's
young.
bathroom, and there is no suspected foul play.
Oh,
There's some actual
Okay.
news for you. Are
that is news.
Breaking.
we all happy to see the artwork of Paddington and Coolio?
Oh yeah, that was fantastic.
Yeah.
That really
I'm
put me at
done.
ease.
Take me to Gangster's Paradise. Yeah, very good.
That did put me at ease. Yeah, rest in peace, Coolio. We will always remember you for the Keenan and Kel theme tune.
Always.
Love you, bro.
Who
and-
loves orange soda?
Kel loves orange soda.
Is it-
And to round off this new snappy version of the segment, What's the Story? Paramore have announced the new album, This Is Why, will come out on February 10th, 2023. We will cover their debut song from the album later.
Debut song.
Yeah, lead
Uh,
single.
What
You know what I
time?
mean.
Timestamp it. How long do you reckon?
Ooh.
Oh, go on.
Ooh. 17 minutes. So about
Okay.
27 minutes on the recording. I don't know.
Okay.
What it'll be on the
28:45
episode.
on my video.
Nice. Well,
27
it's funny because there's a great section that we have just for moments like this. We're going to take you right there, aren't we, boys?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, we are. It's hot off the press. We're there, aren't we? We're there yet.
We're
We're in. Lock it in. We're here. Heartworm, the first band with the song "Consistent Dedication." I feel like dedication has to be consistent, otherwise it's not really dedication, is it?
Oh, you're onto something there, Jan.
Exactly. No, I was going to do something that wouldn't have made any sense there. There were parts of this that I very much liked, but some parts were just too much like opening act band. I've made this sort of complaint about other songs, not by this group, but by bands
Such a
before.
complainer.
It sounds very much opening act for a band. and the screaming part wasn't great.
I liked the screamy part. Maybe not necessarily the what's the word I'm looking for?
Banana.
That's the one. The banana of it. What's the word I'm looking for? Like delivery?
Satsuma.
But it begins with a C, I think. I don't know. Anyway,
Killigree.
I thought it was a good track. I liked the eerie guitar at the start. I thought the vocals were very good. And like I said, I liked the screamy part. It was just pretty good. Good
I think
start
he
to the
likes
week.
the screaming part.
We've definitely had worse starts to a week.
Oh, definitely.
Let me tell you, I don't know if you remember the Queen dying. That was a tough start to a week.
Oh,
let me
this has
tell you.
got to stop. I'm sick of this being brought up.
Let me tell you.
Get out.
But was it? It could have been a Friday. It could have been. Who knows? Time lost all meaning at that point in my life. This song, I agree with you, Yanni. I was just waiting to see who got excited more. No one cared. Yanni's excited.
No,
now,
not
yeah.
one.
one
Not one
cares.
jot.
No, Yanni got excited. Yeah, I agree. I like the build up to the song, like the verse, the main bulk of the song. I like the sound of that and the bass and the way the drums are going and stuff. But after that, I agree. It's kind of a little bit support bandy.
Damn. Hotel Lux, the song Common Sense. The commonsensical thing to do with this would have been not to release it. Fucking be arse for this track is what I put.
Yeah, I quite like the guitar at the start. However, when I say I hate the vocals, I mean I hate the vocals.
Is that what you mean?
I hate them.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm glad you clarified.
Just common sense, isn't it? Liam, read the room and say your point.
Sorry, I think of there's just a solid delay on this call. I'm so sorry, everyone listening, because it really seemed like you're going to say more than that. I quite
didn't,
like the
no.
Did
song.
it?
I thought
No,
it was
I
alright,
don't
to
think
be
it
honest.
did.
What?
Stop interrupting, because
out of the band.
I can't tell when there's a break or not. God damn it. I
Them's
quite
the
like the
breaks.
song. I think the lyrics are a little bit grating, maybe. Not lyrics, sorry, the vocals, and then the lyrics weren't great either. Grating and great,
Rating.
not great. But in general, I like the music. I thought it was pretty fun. It seemed quite like positive sounding as opposed to a lot of music nowadays. It seems
Maybe
quite
that's
like
it. I only like
jaunty and
negative
happy.
things.
Yeah, well there you go.
Thanks, Ian. 1975. The 1975. Not a 1975. All I need to hear. This, judging by the review here, I've done it as it's gone along. Don't immediately hate. I'm going to expand on that. I didn't immediately hate this song for a change, like I've done with the
Wow.
past couple of singles. I thought the chord progression was very typical, and had we not have heard the rest of the songs that they've released that were bad, I would have given that more of a pass. But I don't feel like it deserves it, given the rest of the singles. So we'll just have to see how it plays out on the album, because had it been just the first one, which the name of it eludes me.
Part of the band.
That's it. And then this, I would have said, we're on to a winner here, boys. But that's not what I'm saying here. We're on to a mixed bag, boys.
Yeah, this was good. It was nice enough. It does feel again like this is like that stereotypical one that they have on each album. That's a bit more of a ballad. I'm trying to find out the name of one on I Like It When You Sleep that it sounds a bit like, but I can't remember.
I trust you. Don't worry.
Yeah, I can't even think out of the names. But anyway, yeah, it just seems like it's that typical one. Surprised it's a single. It was good though. It was all right.
Listen, this song right here is all I need to hear from this album. And part of the band. That's it. No, I really quite enjoyed this song. I think it was very very pleasant. Vocals very nice. The piano is very nice. The whole production was nice. That stinking guitar towards the end, a little tiny little bits of guitar, stanky. Very nice. And Yanni, if you're right. Sorry, if this and Part of the Band were the only two, were the first two singles, I'd have considered pre-ordering. You know,
Wow.
At that point. However, the point where we are now, no chance.
No.
Because I know what's really going down. But it's nice to know they can make some good songs.
Yes, it is a good thing to know that. Moving on, Always, with 2 songs.
What a treat.
Rude.
Because why not, eh? First one, Belinda Says. Fortunately, I thought I was just a bit forgettable because I can't remember it at all. And the next one is Very Online Guys. Very Online Guy. Just a singular.
That's me.
It's Liam. That's the song's about Liam. I like the multiple melodies. Fuck me, I don't know the difference between singular and plural. Do they do? Melodies that this song has, and it's weird as well. Like almost sort of like chai style vocals at the start of it. I felt like just odd, but I really like Very Online Guy. Not as much as the other two, Pharmacist and Ease on Your Own, but definitely third favourite out of the 4 we've heard so far. Yeah, so Belinda Says just forgettable for me. Boys, take it away.
Belinda Says, I thought it was a good track. I like the distortion. It had a good chorus. It's just everything I like about Always, but I agree it was slightly forgettable. But I still enjoyed it. Very Online Guy. I liked that it was more experimental, but I found the vocals a tad annoying. I liked the effect it had on them, but the actual delivery behind the effect was just a bit jarring in some places, which was a shame. But I did enjoy it again.
I totally agree with the vocals on Very Online Guy. However, in general, I prefer I that piques my interest more so than Belinda Says. But in even a bigger general, fuck hell, it's just like Inception. I didn't particularly enjoy either of them. Thought they were fine. They just really didn't do much for me at all. Very much passed me by.
Okay, moving on to Rockapa. With the song Eddie. Just for people who are getting confused, that is Red Hot Chili Peppers. I thought we're getting there, lads. We're getting to the
Turned
point
up.
of it being, acceptable. And John really ripping it up on this one.
I agree. I think this is the best track they've released. Definitely since John came back, but in quite a number of years for me. The intro is just a nice little by the way tease, which, I mean, that could be a good thing, that could be a bad thing. I don't know. I thought the vocals were really good. I like the melody. The bass was great. The lead guitar is even better. I think everyone is on pretty good form on this track. I liked it.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's very much. Absolutely. They said this is devoted to Eddie Van Halen. Passed away some time ago. Again, concept of time doesn't exist. And it does
Okay.
feel very much. It kind of feels like a love letter in a way. Just musically, it sounds very kind of emotional, which is nice, and it just feels very well considered. And like performance wise, it's peak. And listening to it again today, for the first time since last week when it was released, it just is a fucking good song, isn't it? It's a good song.
Yeah,
It's a
man.
good Red Hot Chili Peppers song. You drop this on By the Way or something, I don't think it would stand out. It would fit right in, and that's obviously very high praise.
That was praise, but the way you worded it made it sound like
Yeah.
it was a negative comment.
Did it?
Yeah.
It wouldn't stand out like
Oh.
it would just be a bit shit. That's what it sounded like.
Okay, yeah. I'm with you. Sorry, yeah. You know what I meant.
We did. Next, we have the Orioles. The Oreos. Made that joke before, haven't I? With the
Every time.
song The Room. I liked it. That's all I've got to say. I've clearly didn't really spend too much time reviewing this.
This is one of my favourite singles of the week.
What?
I really liked it. The drums were fantastic. I loved how relentless they were. It just kept the track going throughout. The synth that came in the chorus was lovely too. I like when the vocals went a bit whispered, going back into the verses, and the backing vocals were ethereal and just lovely. It was just a really, really good track.
Well, do you know what, Colin? I agree. Agree with all that. I really very much enjoyed the song as well. From the first two Oriel's tracks from this new album, I'm looking forward to it. And, you know, I have to have a little look at that pre-order number. And what actual points I have to say? I very much like the vocals, and I also like the stop and starting at the beginning. I think that's kind of cool. It's kind of similar to the last single they put out. But yeah, it just sounds great. Sounds great.
Great. Liam, please introduce this next band.
That
Perfect.
was the worst one you've ever done.
Been working on it.
That's right. That's them with the song "The Dance You Sell." I like this. Very interesting. Different from what I was expecting it to sound like, to be honest. Pleasantly surprised me, and I've listened to this a couple of times since first hearing it last night.
Yeah, the track's grown on me a fair bit. I was taken aback when I first heard it.
Whoa.
I was. I think the vocals are great, as I always think on Objective songs. Drums were very good. Riff, top notch. It's just good shit. I'm starting to think this is a very, very, very good band, and I'm excited for a bigger project to be released.
Well, I'm not really bothered by the song at all. I'm sorry to be the outlier here. I don't know. I just don't seem to click with L'Objectif as much as you guys have. I think it's fine. It just feels a little bit generic in places for me. It feels like a bit of a opener band in places. Yeah, it doesn't really have anything that's super hooking me or is interesting to me. So, sorry guys.
I think you should go back and listen to Same Thing then.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's alright.
Oh, I've had enough of you. Moving on, we're going to Joyeria with the song 9 to 5. Don't know who put this on. I thought this was a load of crap. The voice annoyed me, and I don't think the song did anything to keep my interest at all.
Yeah, I get that. The intro sounded a bit like Metronomy, which I'm sure you'll tell me that it didn't. And then I went on to question how they got the name 9 to 5 for the track after repeating it for what felt like about 3 minutes. I liked it
A little
more.
sarcasm. Is that a bit of sarcasm?
It was, mate. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Rip
of that.
I liked it more as it went on, but I didn't
Rip that, mate.
really like it too much. I was just trying to find something good to say.
I liked the music of it. To be honest, like kind of like there's kind of little pings coming in and out everywhere. But man,
Can you do an impression of one of those pings for me, please, mate? Just so I know what you mean.
All sorts of little things, yeah. That sort of thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, now I do.
I like when drums come in. I think the only thing that really lets it down for me really is the vocals and the 9 to 5. I kind of like everything else about it, to be honest.
Yeah, I really hate 9 to 5 too, boys. Am I right? Work sucks.
Yeah,
Work sucks.
yeah, it does.
Dead Letter, name the next group, with the song Weights. It was interesting at the start, but then nothing changed. And I just became bored of it.
Yeah. I like the brass in the background. And I like the lyric about art imitating life, and then I can't remember this. I need to start writing these lyrics down that I like.
Yeah.
But I like the second part of
art has to be miserable, isn't it? Not miserable.
Yeah, something like that. But I did think it was just a bit mid, bro. It felt like it was dragging and something needed to happen, which did not.
Sorry, before you interrupt, I genuinely almost thought this is mid as well. That's weird, isn't it?
Wow, you guys.
So
Incredible.
So insane.
Yeah, like all the other Dead Letter songs, I still enjoy the general vibe of this song and the music and the instrumentation and the vocals and stuff. But yeah, I do agree that this as a song doesn't go as far as I'd like it to go. It's a little bit repetitive. But yeah, there's still elements that I very much enjoy, and maybe in a full album, this might work a bit better. I don't know.
He's done. He's left it there.
I'm done.
Low Hummer up next with the song Panic Calls. Clearly given up reviewing. I thought a little bit like a dry cleaning song.
Yeah.
No.
Well, one of you
Well, I
agrees,
thought
one
so.
of you doesn't.
I thought so,
That's
but I
very
haven't listened to
confusing.
Dry Cleaning anywhere near as
I've
much as
listened to
Liam
more
has, so
than-
I think he's
I don't think it is.
more qualified.
I think I'm right. Thank you,
Imagine
everyone,
more of an
for
English
that.
teacher than dry cleaner.
Well, whatever those Spretzergang.
If that's
songs
what you
are.
meant, then maybe. But it's still more English.
Oh,
teachers than dry
Liam,
cleaner.
it's not your turn. Callum.
I think
hurry
it's
up
another-
then.
Don't interrupt me then.
Oh,
I think it's
sorry.
another good single. I like that they seem to be focusing on female vocals. I just think it works better for their style. The chorus seemed to lack a bit of a punch, which I was a bit disappointed with, but I like the track overall. Good band.
When listening to this for the first time earlier, it really didn't stand out to me at all. I just thought it sounded a bit of what's going on in the world right now, and not a particularly good version of it, music-wise. That is. I'm not talking about taxes or anything like that. But listening back to it now, it does sound a bit more interesting. But I just don't know if I've got it in me to listen to it more than that. So that's that.
I get that, bro. Moving on.
Thanks.
We mentioned them before, but now we're here. It's
2
Paramore.
minutes late.
Yeah.
Oh, were you? Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because fucking Dawdle is over here.
Shut up.
Paramore. It is them with the song "This Is Why." The first time I heard this, I thought it's not very good. I don't like this. Then I listened to it again last night, and it isn't as bad the second time round. I think the chorus sounds like a more interesting song from the Foals last album. I think I've worded that horrifically, but what I meant is that it sounds like it could have been a chorus
Yeah.
in the Foals album, but this is a lot better version
Yeah.
of that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's all right. I'm excited to see where it goes.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. I like the guitar on it. I mean, Hayley Williams is always a win in my eyes. I like the pre-chorus. If I was going to pinpoint one aspect of the song that I like the most, it'd be that. And this is better than most of the stuff I've heard off the last few records, which admittedly isn't that much, but positive signs.
Yeah, I think this is a ripper, a ripper snorter, if you will, a slapper. I very much enjoy it. I like the differences between the verse and chorus, and then the middle eight. There's a lot going on, but it works very well. It sounds great. Of course, Hayley sounds great. And I look forward to more. It was so much more different than I imagined it would be. Based on from like the previous stuff, I think that's pretty exciting.
I'm glad
It
it
still
sounds.
sounds good.
Sorry, I'm glad it sounds more guitar centric as well compared to last few.
Aren't we all?
Yeah, aren't we all indeed? Moving on to the best single of the week, Personal Trainer with the song
Wow,
Former
bold.
Puppy. Hooked straight away from those guitars. It sounds nostalgic, and I've listened to this many a time. It is great. Can't say enough about it.
Well, you got me fooled. I got big Weezer vibes from this. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Big
Um,
Weezer.
I liked it as well. It's not my favourite, the ones they've released lately. But again, this is shaping up to be a good project from a personal trainer.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I actually missed this one earlier because I think I went to let my puppy go for a piss. And did other bits and bobs, and so I don't recognise this at all. But skipping through now, song of the week. That's really good.
High end
Yeah.
reviews.
Yeah, definitely gonna give it some more time. Faux show.
It's great. And that takes us to our last song. Eagerly anticipated by Fools. It is Arctic Monkeys with the song Body Paint. And didn't enjoy it. I still don't enjoy it, unfortunately. I have tried because bless you.
Thank you.
Uh,
Fuck, what's that?
It's just a wasp flying past his microphone. I've tried many a time because Mole really likes this song, and I genuinely I don't understand why. I can't grasp what it is that would make someone like this. It's it sounds harsher than I'm actually meaning that to be. I need to understand the brain chemistry as to what it is about this song that makes you go, yeah, that's a good one. His singing isn't very good on this. It's better on the live version that they did on Jimmy Fallon, which we've mentioned to each other in the chat. And I feel like I feel like it's too empty, but I don't know if I necessarily mean that, or it's missing something. I don't know
Stuff,
what
good stuff.
it's energy. I don't know. It's just not. It's not there.
This is the most disappointed I've been with a single from Arctic Monkeys in their whole career. I listened to the dodgy recording of it being performed in one of the America shows, and it sounded really good. So I was anticipating it really, and then I was just left a bit disappointed. I completely agree about the singing on it. I don't like it really when Alex sings in this falsetto for like a whole song.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice as a little inflection on the end of a line, but as a whole thing, I don't think he could carry it that well. I don't know. Maybe that's where it feels a bit empty. But since seeing it performed on Fallon, I like the song more. I just don't necessarily like the recording of it. But the outro, the like last 2 minutes or whatever, they are really good in my opinion.
I totally agree about the falsetto comment there. It's exactly the thought I had when I first listened to it. Of it just doesn't, you just can't carry it. You've got exactly right. I find it interesting what you're saying, Yanni, about how you just don't understand the brain chemistry to enjoy this, because I feel the same way about Tranquility Base. And I don't think we're ever going to get to a point where we can properly discuss this, because you genuinely do enjoy Tranquility Base. But I just feel like there must be some link there, something going on. Maybe God will tell us at his pearly gates. But this song, I've left it since it came out. I've not really listened to it at all. I'm gonna listen to it again today. And I definitely prefer it than I did more so than I did when I first listened to it. I actually kind of enjoyed it earlier. I really don't think it's like the best thing in the world, and I still think the vocals a bit of an issue. But I could see the kind of the beauty in it a little bit more. The kind of but these are very bold words for me to say that I still don't think this is a great song. So, but I can't think of smaller words to say the same thing. And I really do enjoy the there's still a trace of like the second part of the song. I do very much enjoy that. I think that's very good. Listening to it again. But yeah, definitely an initial disappointment, and still pretty weak, really. And I think listening back to Mirrorball, I don't. Sorry, was this what you were going to say?
That was going to be my question. Has Mirrorball grown on you?
Well, I enjoyed Mirrorball when it came out. I actually think that they've kind of like leveled together a bit more, actually, to be honest. So Mirrorball's come down a little bit, and this has come up. When I listened to both of them today.
For me,
Yeah.
it's made Mirrorball even better.
Yeah, I think I'm the
I think
same.
it's very circumstance based for me. This kind of music. That's why I've tried to listen to Tranquility Base so many times, because I feel like I'm just always in the wrong circumstance, and like these two songs are indicative of that. It's like there's been times where I very much enjoyed Mirrorball, whereas today I didn't as much, and same opposite way with Body Paint. Because it's not just easy to listen to music, is it really?
There's
No.
still part of me that thinks these two might be semi like like oddballs on the album, and they've purposely released these first because whatever that other one's called, I ain't quite where I think I am, has more about it. There's more of enjoyable stuff going on.
I
So
think
I'm not sure.
it's gonna be more of this.
I'm still excited.
I
Well, yeah,
agree.
saying that actually, I heard Mr. Schwartz as well, and I'm sure that is just purely a piano ballad. So,
I mean,
but I'm
yeah,
still excited for the album.
I'm liking the vibes. I feel like as a song, this just isn't quite there. And the vocal performance, like we said, isn't great. But that's it. Enough of that, and enough of hot off the press. We must move on.
God, I forgot more.
Um,
Wow.
We've still got more. I know. I'm dirty
before,
for a piss.
before we were done.
We've got
Oh,
one
Christ.
more place to take you, and it's a magical place. It's the album spotlight. I was going to spend more time on that, but then I realised, no, I really need to piss. So I want to hold it in because, excitement,
Why didn't you
thrill.
go for a piss?
No. Here we are.
Yeah.
That worked.
Yeah,
That's
it
going to be
did.
the
I
intro
thought
to
I
it.
thought you were setting up.
Yeah, man.
Oh, fuck
Yeah, he has. With the album Cool It Down. That's what we're going to talk about. We're going to go through it track by track. That's what we do. Come on, get with the system. Spitting off The Edge of the World, feat Perfume Genius. This was the first single to be released off the album. We all love it. It's still fantastic. And it is the best song on the album. So prepare for the rest of the review to go downhill, probably.
Yeah, one of the
Sounds
best
good.
tracks of the year, without a doubt. I love it. Vocals are incredible. Feature works well, considering it's quite a small feature. It just sounds massive. It's just a great tune.
Yeah, it definitely does. I don't know if it's an opener for me. I don't like it works as an opener. It's very big, but it almost feels like it's too big to start an album off. But yeah, I think the song itself's great, and I agree that the feature works very well. And I wish there was actually more of Perfume Genius on the album, because I think they worked very, very well together, and added a nice extra element.
Brilliant. Love Bomb.
Thanks.
Love Bomb. This song is called Love Bomb. It was good
it is.
to just sit back and take in the vibes, which I know sounds incredibly wanky, but I'm going with it. But there was nothing more to it than that, I thought. And I struggled to do just what I've said when listening to it to begin with. So I don't know if it's necessarily something that's easy to sit back and listen to. Or whether it's just the timing of it, and I had to sort of force myself into that.
Yeah, I'm not going to carry on what you just said, but I loved the intro to the lyrics. I think that worked very well, and it feels like a FIFA tune, which is always good. FIFA tune's good. Speaking of that, Spitting Off the Edge of the World is on the new FIFA. So yeah, big fan of this track.
Similar point. Have you seen the game by Sports Team is on the NFL track?
I have,
Track list, or NHL, one of them.
and NFL
Football or hockey? I'm not sure which one.
football.
That was interesting for some reason. I'm shocked that you're saying this is like a FIFA song because I just found this pretty boring, to be honest. Like, I really like the sound of the synths in the background. I think that works very well. But as a song, a 5-minute song after like the behemoth that is spitting off the edge of the world, it was very much just like, what? This is such a strange song to come next, and just a generally weak song. I've not listened to the vocals. Don't get me wrong. The lyrics, sorry. The vocals are great, but as a song, boring.
Moving on, we have the song Wolf. There was one part of this song where how rude.
Okay.
Where
I'm
the
ill.
Shit off me. I've been
Where
turning
the-
my thing down every time I cough. Have a bit of common
I'll edit
courtesy.
it out. Just fucking go
Well,
on
I
it.
don't want to hear it. I'm not subjecting you to my coughs.
There's part of this that the vocals reminded me of Lana Del Rey. I can't tell you what part. It was very
I
specific.
thought that about the last song. So
Oh wow.
that's
Sorry, that was unnecessary. And I liked all the synth work in this. The weird like wow high bit that I couldn't quite reach just then. And yeah, it had a strong groove. I liked it. Or beat, should I say?
Which one would you say?
should say.
Beat.
Okay, we'll go with beat. I thought the synth hook was unreal, to be quite frank. Sounded utterly phenomenal. Another great track on this so far. Very good album.
Yeah, I think Wolf's a slapper. Real good. This is what I want. This feels like the little that I know of, but this feels like old school yes to me. And it's what you want from them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah.
I had to swallow that quick. But she said, moving on, Fleas. All the sounds were nice, but the song was just too repetitive for me.
Yeah, I like the heavier parts of this track. I thought they were pretty wonderful, but the lyrical choices seemed a little bit forced. There was a part about rolling the dice, which I did not get on board with, which is a bit of a shame. Just
He
felt a bit
hates
too
gambling.
stabby. Sorry?
You hate gambling, don't you?
I do
Gamble
hate gambling.
Callum,
When
you're
the fun
such a
stops, stop.
you're such a lyric narc. Do you know that? Who
I just
listens to
like
lyrics?
no. It's melody more than lyrics. Maybe melody rather than the lyrics. Just it was
Okay,
too
okay.
stabby.
Oh, you don't like it stabby now?
No.
Fair enough. We'll do it gently for you. I dig this one again. The
Dig.
more upbeat, the more energetic, noisy side. Great. Those kind of distorted vocals. Great. Just great. I had a good time with this one.
Words.
The stinking guitar as well. Beautiful. Stinking.
Moving on to Burning. Now, we've mentioned this. Well, Liam has multiple times now on these songs. But Karen, oh my, these vocals are
Nice.
fantastic on this track. Such a standout. The production of them, and just her voice, it just really comes through on this and excels the track.
Completely agree. Just I put wow wow wee wow. I won't do the accent. Yeah, okay. Well, Leah will do it for me. I think this is one of their best tracks. Period.
Damn.
So good. So good.
Yeah, this is a phenomenal song. I've got nothing else to say. Very good.
Next up, Blacktop. I put fine, but I'm bored now.
Wow. That's
I agree with that.
Shocking.
It's a strange thing to say that I'm bored now when you kind of haven't been bored
Yeah.
throughout. But it's these sudden
Mm.
just like boom drops.
Yeah,
Just
it
like
was
Love
that.
Bomb straight after Spin Off the World. It's just like, duh. Oh, I'm still listening to this. but it's like it's unwarranted. I don't know. That's you
Yeah.
can't. You know what I mean by that. It's kind of not. It doesn't seem right to say that, but it's the feeling you get from this thing. Sorry, Yanni, for jumping in.
No, you elaborated on that far better than I did. So thank you, son.
Thank you.
To contrast you both, I liked how this was a bit more understated.
Oh, you bitch.
I thought Karen O's vocals on this one were amazing again. But that's why I took most from the track because, like I said, a bit more understated. I thought it came at a good time. Didn't bore me.
It bore me. Liam,
Sorry,
you got
I
more?
actually, because I hopped in on
holy
yours and I've got my own comments. God damn
You
it.
got more?
I actually didn't. I did not enjoy the song. I liked it. I liked the sounds. And I think it's just a very pretty song. And I think on a longer album, if this was song 7, song 6 at that point is pointless. If Love Bomb wasn't near the top, I'd appreciate this more. I think is my point. But that created such a strange kind of like just. It took a few songs to build back up. Obviously, Burning's a bit kind of more anthemic, sort of. Not anthemic. That's not what I'm looking for. Ballad-ish. This then really creates a huge just dunk down again, like I said before. But yeah, I think the song itself's all right. It's just a case of. I don't know. I don't know what it's a case of actually. I don't know what it is. I don't know.
It's a case of being a bitch.
Oh,
No need to speak to
getting
Callum
heated
now.
now, isn't it? Boys, calm down. 2 songs to go. We got next one is Different Today. I like this, but there was too much of it. That was my initial comment on it, and then it got to the ending, and I put, "Oh my god, this is one of the most annoying things I've heard in a while." When she's just saying spinning,
The way she says spinning, man. Oh, fuck me.
just
Spinning.
I'd rather not have my hearing.
Well, I won't say that I like that bit then. I think this was another banger. I think it could have easily been a lead single from the album. It's a big bop.
I do like this song. I think the vocals don't sound too great in part of this song. But that's just me. But yeah, every single time she says spinning. I can't describe what I want to do to myself. And it's not positive. Let me just confirm here. It's not positive. Yeah? I'll get no gratification from it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The final track were there. It's only 8 tracks, can you believe it? And it's 32
it.
minutes. The whole album. It's perfect for Cal. He's happy, isn't he? Look at him. Ah, bless him.
You shoved these.
The song is called Mars, and I don't want it. I hate that this is on this album. I rarely find myself enjoying songs like this on albums where it's just talking. And this one didn't change my mind on that opinion that I have of songs like this. It just seemed weird and like I had nothing left. I'm just gonna put this on the end of the album to round it off. Kind of thing.
I liked it as far as spoken word songs can go. I think it would probably have been a better opener, and then maybe put spitting at the end. I think it would have worked better. But yeah, take it or leave it. I'm not really asked.
It's an end of side A kind of song. Do you know what I mean? Which only works on vinyl because that also means it's in the middle of the album, which it wouldn't work in the middle of the album, but it would work at the end of side A before you flip it over. If you get what I mean. That's what I'd say about the rest of it. The actual song, yeah, boring, pointless. Don't need, don't want, don't ever want to listen to again.
Perfect. Now we must rate. Boy, are we ready to hear scores? Cal.
I on first listen, I was going to give this 1 score, but then on other listens, I have demoted the score. So I'm going to give it a 7.
Okay. This one for me is very hard to place a score on because it just doesn't. Don't. Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Very hard to score. And I'm gonna give it. I'm very stuck between two scores. I'm gonna give it a 5
Oh,
Fucking hell.
that went.
because I'm trying to
sideways.
actually be a bit like kind of objective here.
Mhm.
Objective.
Is it objective or subjective? I always
No,
confused.
objective.
Objective, yeah. And say what's a middle down the road score, and that should be 5 out of 10. Therefore, it's 5 out of 10. Half of it's great, half of it's bad.
Fair enough. I'm going to give it a 6
Oh,
because
feel
I
bad
agree with
now.
your statement, Liam. What's your? Were you going to give it a 6?
I was originally going to give it a 6. Yeah, it was only when
Yeah.
I decided to be logical about it. I changed it to 5.
Oh, we don't use logic on this pod.
No,
no. Do you want to change it quickly?
Can it be a free change? I don't want to use my one-time change.
No, it could be a free change. We've not
Okay,
we've
yeah,
not
yeah,
started
we'll
saying the averages yet, so I'll
Give it
I'll
6.
allow it.
The songs I like, I actually really, really like. So yeah.
Well,
6
that was going to be my reasoning. It is average overall, but the songs that I like are some of my favourite songs of the year so far. So now I must average things because that's what we do. So what's the mode?
It's 6.
What's the median?
It's 6.
The mean
It's 6.3. Recurring.
and the range.
1.
Solid 1.
Oh no.
Oh no. And that's
Ian.
been the Yeah's album Cool It Down album review. Boom.
That it has.
Damn.
And
Click.
that's been the the end of the pod. That's been the whole pod, not just the end. We're at the end now, right here. So if you enjoyed the pod as a whole, let us know, send us a message, or if you're on YouTube, comment, like, and all that jazz. If you want to go to YouTube and look us up, YouTube. Don't know if I said the word right there. Go to Fools on the Hill podcast. Links for everything are on the video already. But if you're listening, Instagram, Facebook at Fools on the Hill podcast, Twitter at Fools on the Hill pod. We're going to try and step up our artwork game, our thumbnail game. So I really hope you appreciate what Liam has done here, because I would say
And
what we've
we'll
all
be
done,
doing-
but all we do is take photos of ourselves and then hand it off to Liam. So
Yeah.
what Liam's
And this
done.
is going to be continual. So this, I've added, a reasonable amount to my workload. This has.
Yeah.
Hope it works out all right.
Yeah.
It's all worth it in the end.
We'll
Have
see.
you done all the socials, John? Sorry, I
I've
wasn't
done it
paying
all, mate.
attention.
I've
Yeah, sorry. I've
Probably
got
the
lost
Where
fastest
can
it.
stuff,
people
isn't it?
find us on TikTok, Yanni?
on TikTok.
I think it's at Fools on Hill
Ew.
pod on there
You
as
just got
well.
to find us on your FYP.
Yeah, at Fools on the Hill pod then. Whatever it is.
You'll
And on
find
that
us.
note, we're here to tick. We're there to talk. All of us together have big hearts. See you next time. Love you
Goodbye.
guys.
Goodbye.
You find yourself well too funny.
Yeah, you do.
They're making cock jokes.
Spitting on the edge of your